Alright, so we got up this morning, we had a light breakfast. Now we're getting ready to go kayaking around a farm. I don't know if it's a fish farm. I would imagine as well. So I'm going to try to get some GoPro footage from it. I'm hoping my arm will be okay paddling and that they'll let the two of us in one boat so that I'm trying to paddle with one arm. So you'll see in a moment. Try not to look too closely at the water. You'll understand why we didn't swim yesterday. So there's our boat, and there's the kayaks.
Oh. Everybody, take a look, and which one do you want? Please tell me. I cash for you.
This one?
Yeah, you can see. This is my fish, right? Lady and then.
It's ready. So pretty. Yeah. Or we can just face this way. There we go. This will be the better side to get out. Well, we're back. We successfully navigated around the fish farm. The most shocking thing, of course, is how much garbage is in the water. But gonna try not to focus on that. But they have a sign here that I can freeze frame on, so you get a better idea. But that was fun. It was good. Good PT for my shoulder. And we will just relax here and wait for the rest of the people to come back before we get our tender back to the boat. Okay, shower number 2 for the day. Room packed up. We had to shower after kayaking. Just, you saw why.
Yeah.
Psychological as well as physiological. But we're on our way back out. As Phil said, it's kind of like a caravan of vessels. There's all these beautiful little harbors. You can see the bays in front of us, and then the women from Australia who are seated next to us. We're going to check out here within the next 25 minutes or so, and then we have a cooking class, and then they're going to feed us again, although we just ate breakfast. And I think it's really just to get us out of our rooms, because then we get back at noon, get on our transfer back to Hanoi, and it'll be nice to check into the Metropole and to have 2 nights there and not have to set an alarm at all tomorrow. So
Woohoo!
it'll be like vacation. Today was another earlier morning just to do everything we were going to do. All right, catch you a little later.
Okay, it's done. All three.
Nie tak można się rzucać. Tylko tak. Ale to jest to? I gdzie teraz tą wodę? Czy trzeba? Nie. Potrzeba. Pierwszy pan robi tak. Tutaj. Miszą taki normalny. To zielone się komponuje z jajeczko. Jajka nie bardzo dużo a Wołodia mówi, ja też nie zrzucił tasa z ogórka. No i za taka, wiesz?
You gotta get your noodles in there too.
Oh yeah.
Jeszcze
Think about that much?
to za dużo tego wszystkiego. No. No jak to dla romanta taką sobie. No, proszę wybrać się tutaj przed nosem. I teraz robię dla siebie takie podobne. Wszystko mała. Na. Можна, що мені купили? А от там є соуси. Що мені по пару подати?
Or
Tu jest.
Right? Cheers. I don't need one.
Ой,
Give it a taste.
super. Romanek już kochanie. Jest strasznie dużo wszystkiego biorę i to za dużo.
delicious.
Właśnie się rozdzieli.
Well, they keep the cruise mentality, like a normal cruise mentality, because I feel like we just ate and we're eating lunch now. And then we'll dock, we'll get on our transport back to Hanoi, and that'll be that. All right, we're anchored, waiting for the tender to take us back. We paid our bill. It was $49. We had cocktails and coffees and waters, which were not included. So well worth it. It would have been a lot more expensive on any other cruise line or anything. So I think we're both a little tired and ready to get on the bus and start the journey back to Hanoi so we can check into the hotel and just do nothing. I'm ready to do nothing. See you when I'm doing nothing. Okay, I've not done much filming today. We took the shuttle back, checked into the Metropole, got an upgrade to a king suite with some great benefits, as did Mike and Bonnie. And I had some tea and some snacks. I took a nap, I took a bath. Phil took a nap, and then he and Mike and Bonnie went up and had cocktails. I'm just so full that I just couldn't eat, couldn't anything. So I sat in the bathtub for an hour, and now we're waiting for maintenance to come up because our room temperature keeps climbing. And if you know us, we're almost at 75 degrees in our room right now, and the panic is setting in. So
The snow is melting.
yeah, the snow is melting, Phil said. So I'm going to merge today and tomorrow because I'm just not going to have enough video, I don't think. Tet is tonight, the fireworks. This is New Year's Eve tonight. And, right? New Year's Eve tonight?
Yeah.
Yes. So we are thinking maybe we'll go out and see the fireworks, but I know Mike said there's lightning. So we'll just have to see what the weather does and see if it cooperates. So maybe you'll see me later tonight yet, or else I'll pick her back up tomorrow. See ya. Okay, we're in the final stages of day one stuff in reverse. We're packing from the Hotel Metropole in Hanoi. Today and yesterday, after we left the cruise boat, I was just tired and just didn't want to do anything anymore. And today my whole goal was to do absolutely nothing, and we succeeded in doing that, so I didn't film anything. The only exciting thing would have been going to the international clinic because I got cellulitis on my left leg. So I got to have some IV antibiotics. I get to do that again tomorrow and take some pills on the plane. But you won't see this video until we're back home and wrapping up this trip. It's been everything we hoped it would be, right, Phil?
Sure has.
Our hotel in Hanoi at the Metropole is gorgeous. You've seen photos. It's in a little bit of a disarray as we get ourselves packed up and just ready to go. Took the tour and went down into the bunker that they found in 2011 from the Vietnam War, which was interesting. It was a little claustrophobic, and I just can't imagine what it would have been like to have to go down there. So, all right, we're going to see you tomorrow on our travel day. I'm certainly not filming going to a clinic. No reason for that. They've been wonderful, and I felt very well taken care of. So, just need to get the cellulitis cleared up on my leg, and that will be follow up with Mr. Kelton at Hanoi Medical Center. So, it'll all be good, and we'll see you later. Okay, we're checked in for our first flight from Hanoi to Seoul. We had our face masks on through the airport, and now that we're up here, we're away from people because it's only 3 feet away. So we're not concerned about being sneezed on right here unless we get people too close to us. Mike and Bonnie, we tried to get them into the lounge with us, but we're unable to, so they're down at the gate, and we'll see them closer to boarding time. But yeah, it was an early morning. Was at the clinic again before 6 a.m. for my second dose of IV antibiotics for the cellulitis on my leg. Looks like it's getting better, and I have pills for the plane, so it's all going to be good. So we will see you a little bit later once we are on the plane. And right now the center seat is empty between us, but it's a full flight, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that for some miracle that center seat stays empty. Okay, bye. Okay, I wanted to share this with you because we have not seen any mountains in Hanoi the whole time we're here, but they're here. It's just been so smoggy and overcast, but today it's blue sky and clear the day we're leaving, so it's a good sign. We'll have a great flight headed to Seoul, and then an even better one headed to Minneapolis. And our return home. It's been a great trip, but I think we're all ready to be home. Okay, we're still in the lounge, and the last time we were in a lounge at the Hanoi airport, they had the green sticks. You'll go back to the Da Nang episode where I desperately tried to find the green sticks. Can't find them anywhere. But I don't know if you can read that. It's Manhattan ribeye steak flavor.
Level up. It tastes like, you can taste the grill marks. It's like grilled ribeye on a chip.
They're a little sweet though, so they must add sugar when you do a New York's Manhattan ribeye. Must to get caramelized grill marks. Phil said he's not mad, and I got a couple other treats that we'll just open on the plane, or they'll get smashed and I'll open them at home and do something with the powder. So it's a great lounge. It's very peaceful. It's certainly not busy. But you know, the Hanoi airport has never really been busy. Plus we're at Tet, so people aren't returning yet. I mean, our flight is full, they said, but people shouldn't be returning from their family homes yet. And who knows? We'll see what the flight looks like. So that's what I got for you. Well, we didn't update you yesterday after we were headed to after we were in the lounge at the airport in Hanoi. Flight landed 20 minutes late, stuck on the tarmac. Means nobody flying on Delta to Minneapolis was allowed to board their plane. And we sat there for about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes before they resolved keeping us in business class as we were flying and now flying us through Chicago. So last night we were the guests of Korean Airlines at the Grand Hyatt at the Incheon. This airport is huge. It took a 15-minute constant driving bus ride to get here.
It's like a huge island.
Yeah, it's like a huge island. And we both slept terrible. And now we are getting ready to go down for breakfast, head back to the airport for day 2 of Groundhog Day. So, yeah, still very much dark outside. And we will see you at the airport. Good morning from breakfast. Bonnie's concerned because she didn't have a brush this morning.
No, my brush. Excuse me. No, I'm still working on it. Thank you.
She looks just fine, doesn't she? She just asked Phil and me if we have to go back upstairs and get our bags yet. Not remembering that none of us has a bag. Just our carry-ons. And Mike's enjoying this. They got to sleep in twin beds last night because they were told there were no kings left in the hotel, and we went to the hotel desk. So they were Brady Bunch last night. We got to the hotel an hour and a half after them. Got a king bed. But I think it's because of the prestige class versus fighting to get back into our business class seats. All right, see you at the airport. Greetings from the Korean Airline Lounge. Hi, Phil. Hi. Everything says these masks are totally ineffective. And ironically, there are 3 confirmed cases in all of South Korea, 2 confirmed cases in all of Vietnam, where we've been, and 5 cases total in the US. So as you guys panic, we're right near the countries, and it's primarily people who have been through Wuhan. So right now we're not concerned, and we're just wearing the masks to wear the masks, but there's a lot of people, tons of people not wearing masks. So what are you gonna do? So we're waiting for our Korean airline flight now, and I'll let you know when we're on it. See ya. We're on the flight in our seats. I think we can take these off now because boarding is complete, and I can't imagine wearing it the whole flight, but who knows, maybe we'll put it back on.
I might climb out of the moving plane if I have to wear it the whole time. There's nobody, it's sparsely populated.
Yeah, it's sparsely populated in here, and people are 5 feet away from us anyway, so we shall see. But we're on our Korean Airlines flight from Seoul, Incheon to Chicago here, and lots of legroom. It's definitely an older plane. It's a 777-300, not even an ER. So definitely an old worn plane, but lots of space, and business class is far from full. So we'll see you further into the flight. Goodbye, Seoul, Incheon. gate for Green Bay. We are both utterly exhausted. It was a good flight. Old plane, good flight, great food, great service, terrible movie options. Although I watched 2 wonderful films. Please watch the film Denmark and then watch the film After the Wedding. 2 exceptional films that I would never have watched had I not been on Korean Airlines. But ironically, our flight from Hanoi to Seoul was a newer Boeing 777-300ER with a better business class than the one we were on for 12 and a half hours, which made absolutely no sense. So we're 1 flight away from being home, and that will conclude this vlog. But right now, we need coffee because it's been 48 hours of travel. All right, goodbye. I'm home. We're home. Our babies are happy to see us. I showered with reckless abandon with my mouth open, didn't care if water got in, and we're unpacking. This concludes the journey to Vietnam. Goodbye. These 2 guys and 1 little girl are very happy we're home.
Yes.
We figured we'd end on a high note. Phil had said you can't end on that last video.
Yeah. The long and short of it is that was an amazing trip. And even though we had a little snafu at the end, which is unfortunate, I'm sure we'll figure out what happened. Maybe it's everything for a reason, and it just did. Hopefully we can resolve that. But
we got amazing Korean food on the way back.
Well, yeah, we really did.
So food was different, but I still wish I would have had the Delta One experience.
Well,
but
sure.
All in all, wonderful trip. Thank you for watching. If you've watched, if you haven't, it's okay.
And if you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah.
Boy, that was... I have to honestly say I was a bit intimidated to go, and it couldn't have been further from... Not further from the truth. Further than my concerns. There are things that you need to know when you go to Vietnam, but the most important part is the people are wonderful. There are some strange things with the traffic, but it's very doable once you figure it out. And it's a very cool place. Talk about authentic. They are not trying to be anybody else.
No, just go and have fun. Put Vietnam on your bucket list and just go and do it. Make sure you spend enough time in Hanoi. I would say Da Nang, if you've been to Mexico or someplace like Vegas on the coast, you don't need to go to Da Nang.
And Hoi An was awfully beautiful, but because it is a protected site, it feels that way. There's a little bit of, I don't want to say staging, because those buildings are hundreds and hundreds of years old. The lanterns are gorgeous, but other than that, it just has a little bit of a little too perfect feel, maybe.
Yep. When we go back, not if, it'll be Hanoi, and we will spend a lot more time in the Ninh Binh province because there was so much more to see in Ninh Binh where we stayed at the Lotus Field homestay. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. We'll take you on a trip to Scotland in March because that's happening to go see my uncle and good friends. So we'll pick this back up in March in Scotland. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.